Okay, hey guys. So this is my last week in Australia, and yesterday I had my last day of work at the English school that I work at, and I'm gonna miss my students very much. And yeah, so yesterday I made them what I think is like a super US style kind of food, which is Jello salad. Some people call it ambrosia salad. And my students love it. Whenever I make it for them, they always love it. Whenever I make this recipe for people, they always love it. And it's super simple. You need jelly. In Australia, they say jelly. In the United States, we say Jello. But I like raspberry jelly. This one, Aeroplane, it's good. $1.15 at Woolies. And then you need frozen berries. I like mixed berries. And you need walnuts for a little bit of crunch. And then you need like a dairy. And I use sour cream. You can't always find this everywhere, like in the world, but definitely in Australia you can in the United States. Sour cream. You can also just use plain Greek yogurt. It tastes pretty much the same, but I like the sour cream because that's the way my mama does it. All right, so first all you need to do is put your jelly powder into the bowl, and then you need like a cup, basically, of hot water. And then you gotta dissolve that. Oh, that artificial smell, it's so good. So you dissolve that, and then cup of cold water. So it's like basically 1-to-1. If you like your jelly more firm, you can do like 1 cup of hot water to like 3/4 of a cup of water, but it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, and then you dump in your frozen berries, and that's like a really pitiful amount. So I'm gonna put more. It's really good if you like put a lot of everything in. And you can put like banana and apple. If you put Jello salad into Google, you're gonna see like a bajillion different kinds of varieties. You can literally put anything. And the walnuts are super important because it gives it that crunch. And then you can just like push that around. And then you need the sour cream. And this is super important because you get like the sweet and the sour. And then you get the creaminess, and then you get this like crunch of walnut. And the whole thing is just like to die for. So anyways, this is Jello salad, or as my friend Nikita likes to call it, ambrosia salad. So then you put this in the refrigerator, not the freezer, the refrigerator, for like 4 or 5 hours, I guess, overnight, couple hours, whatever, just until it's hardened, and then you serve it. That's it. Anyways, I hope you enjoy Jello salad. Bye-bye.